Yo, what's going on, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So, some updates happening with some ins and an out. A couple ins on Zirkzee and Delict, and the out is on Mason Greenwood, and we'll talk about all three of those. So, just before we get into that, though, don't forget to hit that like, share, and that subscribe button. It does help me out, and it's nice to be back in this world after a nice long break. Anyway, let's get this going. So let's first talk about Mason Greenwood. He is our out of the day. Now it looks like Marseille have agreed to sign Mason Greenwood on a permanent deal, not a loan, a permanent deal for about 27 million pounds. I think around 30 million euros, maybe just over 30 million euros, which to me isn't a bad deal. I know a lot of people are going to hate this deal, but there is a big catch onto this deal. Manchester United and Ineos have inserted a 50% sell-on clause to Mason Greenwood. So if you're not sure what this is, let's say, in the next 18 months to 3 years, Mason Greenwood is, scoring mad goals at Marseille, and they, Barcelona, who have been rumored to be interested in him, or Juve, or I don't know, Bayern Munich, they want to sign this guy. He's going to be worth around 60, 70 million, even with the past that he's had, and we'll get half of that sale to Manchester United. So he goes for 60 million. We get 30 of that. And 30 is almost a new player for us. So it's nice to see us doing deals like that because, we haven't seen anything like that in the past. And the deals that we do, we sell for peanuts. I was going to talk about like the Donny van der Beek one. Like that's kind of a good example, but that is a tragic example. Like we just sold him for $500,000, which is nothing, by the way. But yeah, 27 million pounds, 50% sell on clause on that. That's quite a good deal. I mean, look, we're not going to get 40, 50, 60 for this guy because everyone knows we want to sell him. And he has a past. And his past actually almost made this deal break down. The mayor of Marseille has really, really been against this deal. He has, we know his past. You guys know as what's happened, whether you believe it or not. It's out there. It's happened. And he just doesn't want that associated with his club in the city of Marseille. But the club clearly don't care. They want a guy that's going to come in and score goals. I guess we're going to see how the fans treat him there and how everyone treats him there, because France can be, and Marseille in particular, can be a very, very ruthless place to play as a footballer. But anyway, it's good for us. I guess it's good for him. Mason Greenwood off to Marseille, it looks like, for around 27 million pounds with a 50% sell-on clause. Let's hope someone comes in and pays big money for this guy in the future, I guess. Now, moving on to the outs. Let's go with Mateus, or to the outs. We just spoke about the outs. The ins. Let's go with Matthijs de Ligt. So, this deal is getting closer. Fabrizio Romano has come out today saying he wants to get this done immediately. The only club he wants to go to is Manchester United, and he is okay with taking a bit of a pay cut as well. I see a bit of a 50-50 on this guy. I see a lot of people that don't want him, a lot of players or people that do want him. I'm kind of in the middle. I do wonder if he can handle the Premier League. I know he's got a few issues, but it's been a few here and there problems. It's not been many long-lasting injuries, but I do wonder if the Premier League will suit him. It's an aggressive, it's a physical league. It's very quick. So we'll see if he's got the legs to do that. I think I've fallen into the trap of thinking that he is a slow player. He is actually not that slow. I've been watching his stuff again lately, and he's got a bit of pace. Look, he's not a Van der Ven or anything like that. He's not. He isn't a Saliba or a Van Dijk from 5-6 years ago, but he can move. And he's used to playing on that halfway line. I mean, he's played for Ten Hag already, so he kind of knows what to expect. Now, this is all but done. They're just basically doing the final negotiations with Bayern Munich. They're trying to get that price down. It's already helped that he's willing to take a pay cut as well. He does have a bit of time left on his current contract, so that's the only reason why we're going to have to pay a little bit extra on that one. But I would expect this deal to be done probably in the next week or so. Here we go. It's I think it's a 9 out of 10 at the moment. And the last one we'll talk about is Joshua Zirkzee. And this ties in actually to De Ligt as well. And why these deals can progress so quickly is that Netherlands did get knocked out now from the Euros. So they've got all the time in the world. They don't have to prepare for their next game. And this should accelerate both Zirkzee and the De Ligt deals. But actually, more specifically, Zirkzee. I think Zirkzee could get announced within the next 24 to 48 hours. At least here we go from Fabrizio Romano. They're still just not knocking about the final details of that deal. His salary's been agreed. Basically everything's been agreed. Just getting the final details of that either release clause or they're going to make a deal structure. Like a 10 million over the next 4 years. And as you saw yesterday, maybe you didn't. The pictures circulating of Kobbie Mainoo talking to Zirkzee, whispering to Zirkzee after the game yesterday, looking like he's basically telling him, hey, we'll see you in Manchester in a couple weeks. It looks like that. I mean, you can't really give a number higher than 9 out of 10. This is like a 9.9999999 to be done in the next hours, I'd say. Keep an eye out on Twitter. And if that does happen, I'll try and do a video if I'm around. If not, we'll do a video next week talking about the ones that have come in, the ones that are ready to go, like the players that are on the verge of going, because there are a few getting ready to head out the door. And we've got a few more that could be coming in as well. It's going to be a very, very busy summer, and we're going to be here for hopefully all of it. Preseason's next. England on Sunday. Preseason starts I think a week later, not even a week later. So yeah, looking forward to it. Anyway, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you guys on the next one. Peace.